thank you, everyone. It's a true pleasure to be here. And if you're paying attention to that video, my job is to make that happen. My job is to take MassChallenge and launch it in the most promising places around the world. I do think I have the best job on the planet. So just to underscore what MassChallenge believes in, what is our why? We believe in a creative and inspired society where everyone recognizes that they can define their future and is empowered to maximize their impact. That's what we believe. We started this thing 9 years ago, and we're accelerating our 8th cohort in Boston. My friend Kathleen, you just heard, you're getting a double dose of Massachusetts here this afternoon, and we couldn't be happier to be here in Poland for the very first time. So we accelerate high potential, high impact startups, and we give them access to resources, people, funding, industry experts, office space in 5 programs around the world. We're currently in the UK, Switzerland, Israel, Mexico, and of course in the US. Our goal is to be in 12 cities in the next 2.5 years. So what do? We built a program that is centered wholly around the entrepreneur. We are the most startup-friendly accelerator on the planet, and we can claim that because we take zero equity from our startups. We give away everything for free. There's cash at the end of the program if you're one of our top finalists. There's office space. There's everything that I mentioned before. We give it away. We rely on funding from corporations, from enlightened governments, from foundations, and others that really believe in our model. Because we know that startups can't go it alone. And so while we built a great program and a great network of accelerators around the world, the secret sauce for us is that it's the community that runs our program. And it's the innovation ecosystems around the world that are connecting within their own country, region, cities, and then beyond to the global network. So that's why we're excited to be here in Poland, for the very first time. I can count my time here in hours, not days. But the signals from Poland have been stronger and stronger over the past year. The creativity, the ideas, the people, the programs. And generally speaking, I don't necessarily always choose my travel itinerary, but generally if you look at my travel, it's because I'm going places where there are enlightened governments, there are sustainable, innovative programs that support entrepreneurs, and it's a multi-faceted program, meaning you've got corporates, universities, governments, risk capital, mentors, PR, media. Everyone's come together to help lift up the ecosystem to support the startups and then connect it to the global economy. So with that, I'm very excited to announce a couple of partners that we've been working with here in Poland to think about what's the next step for MassChallenge in our global growth. There are a couple of partners I want to invite onto the stage here. Number one is, and forgive me for my American version of Polish names here, but Szymon Wałak, who is a managing director for PKO Bank Polski. Thank you. Did I get that almost right? Oh, excellent. Welcome. And Paweł Wachniarz. Yes, I'm getting there. Paweł and I have known each other for several months now. Paweł is president of the Foundation for Technology Entrepreneurship. So we are thrilled to be on the stage together to announce a partnership where we are bringing MassChallenge to Poland. Specifically, we're launching a Bridge to MassChallenge program with these two gentlemen and some of you that may be joining in later. And I want to invite them to speak a little bit about it from their perspective. So, Szymon?
Mike, it was 12 months ago. With Paweł, we were absolutely sure that Polish startups don't get proper chances to scale internationally here from Warsaw. It was a pity to see them going to London and other places to get that international exposure. It was 12 months ago when we were absolutely sure that Poland can play a much bigger role. We can be a regional hub and a gateway to international expansions for startups and young entrepreneurs, not only from Poland, but from the surrounding countries here. PKO Bank Polski wants to make an impact. So the opportunity to invite the leading accelerator into Warsaw to Poland was a win-win for us. As PKO Bank Polski, we want to give chances for young entrepreneurs and foster entrepreneurship in Poland. And this is at the core of our corporate mission to support the development of Poland and Poles. As PKO Bank Polski, we want to have access to leading fintech technologies worldwide. Our digital strategy is set to develop PKO Bank Polski as an open API digital platforms capable to work with fintech industry. And therefore, MassChallenge is a great opportunity for us and for many others like us willing to support it. Mike, I just want to welcome you and say you are in the right place, in the right time.
Excellent. Thank you, Simon. Pavel?
Yes. Well, Foundation for Technology Entrepreneurship is very happy to have a role in bringing MassChallenge to Poland. We think that the relationship between MassChallenge and Poland can be mutually beneficial. So MassChallenge will obviously gain by having presence in Central and Eastern Europe, a region populated by millions of entrepreneurial, innovative people. And Mike, I'm sure they will be thrilled to tackle the challenges, the massive challenges that you talked about that are characteristic for today's and tomorrow's world. But I think Poland will also benefit in two major ways. So first of all, thanks to cooperation with MassChallenge, we will be able to put top Polish startups on an accelerated track to conquer international markets. This is already happening. Some Polish startups are already becoming visit cards for the Polish economy, like Husartek, XTPL, or Poltrek. Now, second of all, we will also be able to source top startups, most innovative startups from across Central and Eastern Europe and bring them to Poland, maybe even going beyond Central and Eastern Europe. So this is a very exciting opportunity because when they are here for the couple of months of acceleration, we'll be able to introduce them to industry partners in Poland, to our investors community, which is growing. And I'm sure this will help to turn Poland into one of the top innovation hubs in the world. So this is a big aspiration, but I think together we can do it. And I want to thank Szymon and PKO Bank Polski for being a real pioneer in Poland in opening to startups. When we launched our first program, MIT Enterprise Forum, many people did not believe that it's possible to open large companies in Poland to startups, and we can show that it was false, that it's actually happening. So this is an invitation to all of you. This is not a closed club. You are invited to join us on this journey.
Excellent. It's not a closed club, it's a wide open platform. So I think you said it well. It's that global connectivity, it's that right place at the right time. Right now, we're a group of 3 of us here, and we need your support. So specifically what that means is we're launching the program. We'll be launching applications in early fall. That means we'll be selecting a number of startups to have a curriculum, a sort of a training experience, both in Warsaw for a week as well as in Boston for a week. And that's how our bridge program works. And so from there, there'll be acceleration into phases of judging for the MassChallenge program and eventually looking at MassChallenge Poland. So it's a very exciting start for us. We do need your help as a startup to apply, as a mentor to get involved, as a partner to join us on this journey. I know we have some space upstairs in the acceleration zone. Please join us just before lunch. We're happy to answer questions and get you involved. So as the video says, we are really just getting started. We're 8 years into this thing, but we are just getting started, and we're very excited to be here in Poland. So thank you very much.
Thank you.